This year, we were fortunate enough to have the privilege of cleaning all of the rugs in the California Historic Governor's Mansion. We were really excited about this project. We saw it as our chance to help, to do our civic duty, and to fill a need. These rugs were in need, and they were dirty, they were damaged, and we knew we could fix that. We could clean them, we could repair them, and we could do it the right way, the best way.
Those are areas that we really like to let people know that they're there.
Our owner has been in this business for about 41 years.
It's in pretty good shape.
He has literally written the book on a lot of upholstery and fabric care. We have 5 certified master rug cleaners on our staff here. Collectively, we have a lot of experience and a lot of expertise. Rugs are floor coverings, but they're also works of art. Rugs are made painstakingly by hand, usually overseas, although some are made right here in America. But it is a museum, and it's open to the public, and they give tours on a daily basis there. And most of these rugs, if not all of them, are an open part of the tour, and they're walked on by guests from all over the world. One of the most important things in our rug cleaning process is the pre-inspection, and the Governor's Mansion rugs were no exception to that. During the pre-inspection, every rug is measured, it's identified by country of origin, and any problems that the rug has are also identified. It requires a large staff to pick up rugs of that size. It's not just moving the furniture, but the rugs in this case were so heavy that they required 3 people to move, and 4 in some cases. These 18 rugs, the first step that was done with all of them after they had been measured and identified was to dust them. Remember, dust is the enemy. Removing dust before wet cleaning is one of the most critical, important steps that we do here. It's not uncommon for us to remove literally pounds of soil from a rug. The rugs in the Governor's Mansion would be no exception. Literally pounds and pounds of soil were taken out of each one. And this soil is dust, dirt, agricultural dust, air pollution from cars and airplanes, skin. Once the rugs are dusted, they're tested for color fastness. All 18 of these rugs were in fact very well made, and they were color fast, and they were able to do a complete submersion cleaning on them. If a rug has unstable colors or a rug is poorly dyed, when it's introduced to water, even cold water, the colors can run together, and that can be very difficult to correct if correctable at all. As the rug becomes cleaner and cleaner, all the imperfections that are there and maybe various stains that have been covered by dirt are brought to the surface, literally. And that's where the real labor intensity comes in. We take a fine-tooth comb to every single rug, and it just takes time and effort. After the rugs are cleaned and rinsed on the floor, we send them through a rinser wringer. Once the rug comes through the wringer, it is damp dry, but it's no longer dripping wet. It's very critical to dry a rug as quickly as possible. Cotton can develop a condition known as dry rot, and literally begin disintegrating if it's not dried almost immediately. So the rugs are hung and dried overnight, and they're not just drip dried, but it's a controlled drying environment. We actually heat the ambient air to about 140 degrees, and they come down the next morning and they are bone dry. There's a lot of detail that goes into rug cleaning. The state of California was very concerned that we knew what we were doing, and rightfully so. We didn't appraise these rugs, but the value on them to replace them would be probably in the hundreds of thousands, if not higher. The fact that they have historical significance and were purchased by governors and governors' wives makes them essentially priceless and very important to the state of California. And as we know, improper rug cleaning can be very damaging, and in fact there can be permanent damage, irreversible damage done if someone doesn't know what they're doing. We were able to install pads on all 18 of the rugs. It's manufactured in Germany. It's in fact so durable that it's able to withstand hot water and other sorts of cleaning. What's nice about that is every time that we clean your rug with our rug pad, we clean the pad at no charge. And we do guarantee the pad for the life of the rug, which is forever. I'm always happy to see a rug after it's been cleaned, having seen it before, and I'm really happy to see the reaction on customers' faces when they can't recognize their rug because it looks so good. But these rugs, these 4 large rugs in particular, were so fine and so well chosen and so well made, but at the same time so dirty. The contrast from before to after was really striking. Anytime we remove a rug from a customer's home, knowing we're going to be returning it, we try to be as detailed as possible. We actually will try to measure distances from the walls and furniture and rug direction because we want to get it right back in the exact spot at the exact time. The governor's mansion was a little bit of a challenge because there were so many rugs in such a small space. What we actually had was a small diagram depicting the floor of the mansion that the rugs were on. And we were able to, one for one, take the diagram that I created when we picked up the rugs and match it up when we installed the rugs and put them all back exactly where they belonged. This property, these rugs, are of great importance to state parks and of the people of California. We learned a lot about the property. We worked very closely with a few of the staff members there, and I got pretty close to the project. And I have to say, the overall project, not just the rug cleaning, but everything else, was really beautiful. We felt that it was our chance to contribute to the preservation of these historic artifacts that belong to the state of California, and in fact, all the residents of California. And with our help, we expect these rugs to last another 100 years or more.